my name is Brooke Tessman. Do you like puppies, or kittens, or even babies? Well, if you have a soul, you should answer yes.
And guess what, children? We also like kittens, puppies, and babies. And because we have a soul, you know what else we like? Well, I don't know. How about you tell me?
Well, Kamden, we like Liberia, which probably means you will too.
Now let's talk about why you like Liberia.
First of all, Liberia is on the northwest coast of the continent of Africa, next to the Atlantic Ocean. Liberia gained their independence on July 27, 1847. A man known by the name of Joseph Jenkins Roberts was responsible for this great success. There are 16 tribes. The Mandingo tribe is the most widely distributed.
That Roberts guy sounds like a stand-up guy, Brooke.
You got it, James.
Today, Liberia is a Republican government. It's a very poor country with a market-based economy, and it's only beginning to recover from a ravaging civil war. According to the Liberian government, the unemployment rate is 70%, which is a pretty bad thing, but 7's a lucky number, so maybe they'll bounce back.
I like your attitude, Kamden.
The country's literacy rate is an estimated 25%, which may not sound like much, but it's an improvement. And who doesn't like improvement? But what many people don't know is that Liberia was never imperialized by Europe's power. That's fantastic.
That's freaking fantastic.
Yes, it is.
But way back then, and still to this day, Liberia is known for their rich natural resources. Unfortunately, despite the fact that Liberia has natural resources and was never imperialized, they still suffer from many current problems. Problems like miners rising against their government structure, political strife and economic confusion, freed slaves colonizing the land, government corruption, and so much more.
Now, you're probably thinking, with all these bad things going on, why the heck should I be interested in visiting Liberia? Well, you know how my associate James mentioned miners rising up against the government? When this does happen, it only gets violent half the time, and the guns they use probably aren't even super effective. Besides, if so, who doesn't want a little excitement in their life?
Not me.
Well, I think excitement is great, James. And even if you're not into that kind of thing, the leaders of Liberia are taking lots of steps to promote the country. They created a 4-pillar system that details how they're going to help the country. The first pillar is called peace and security. The second pillar is called economic revitalization. The third pillar is called infrastructure and service. And the fourth is called rule of law.
Well, did you know under peace and security, they're making a capable military force, national security plan, and returning refugees to the country?
And under economic...
And the police force. Let's not forget the police force.
Thank you, Mary Kate. And under economic revitalization, they're creating a national budget, giving seeds and tools to farmers and supplies to fishermen, and dealing with their debt.
Under infrastructure and service, they're building roads, hospitals, and a power grid. They are also treating AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. They're also
working on making a better water supply. The government is also helping fund community projects to make communities safer and give people more stuff to do. Under the fourth pillar, called rule of law, the government is fighting corruption within it, making human rights better, working toward legal reform, prison reform, and they made a code of conduct for government officials and the workers.
And unless you are just flat out dumb, you can probably tell Liberia's government is making a great effort to make this country a lot better.
Wow, after hearing all those facts, don't ask yourself why to visit Liberia. Ask yourself, why not?
Thank you.